trying to get our steps in. So maybe you're doing the walk around the neighborhood, maybe you do a walk around a shopping center where you live, or maybe you're just busy. You're here, you're there, you're everywhere. You're thinking about the festivals, the amusement parks. So you're not really getting your steps in for exercise purposes, but you know you're going to be doing a lot of walking this season. Grab a style from Vionic that's nice and lightweight for you, which I think is great, but also gives you all of the support that you need. And they're on sale at $101.98, so you're saving $18. This is the Frost. We also have Silver Peony. Here is your white option. And then we have a couple other colors available for you in medium and wide widths, whole and half sizes, 5 through 12. Our final $150 if you like the black. And then here is navy. We have 40 left if you like the navy. And here's the thing, by shopping today, you're getting the 4 monthly payments, but we're only doing those 4 easy pays for you if you're shopping today. So make sure that you complete that purchase so you can bring them home at that $25.50 monthly payment. Monica, I hope this is not a strange question, but it's a question that I feel like I need to ask. What makes a walking sneaker different than a regular sneaker? Like, why can't I just wear my regular sneaker and walk? Which I walk anyway, right?
It's a good question, and I know you've been paying attention, excuse me, to all the Vionic science. So, you know, we have a team of doctors, chiropractors, podiatrists that work in what we lovingly call the Vio lab, and they concentrate on exactly that, Vanessa. What is making this sneaker specific to walking is that it's designed with extra stability. The forefront is the only place you're going to get the flex in that bend. And the reason behind it is because when we think about our walking motion in comparison to, say, maybe your running shoes or, you know, shoes that you're just kind of hanging out in that are casual, if you're going out there and getting the steps, our motion when we walk is that heel-toe strike. So you're striking the heel first, you're bending at the toe as you walk. One foot is always on the ground as we go in motion walking. So the stability is so important, and that is why we do really specific kind of technology throughout all of the bottoms, especially when it comes to our walking shoes. So no bending in the center. You know, sometimes you see people, they bend the shoe in half. Our foot doesn't bend that way. It doesn't move that way. We're striking the ground with that heel. We're bending the forefront, not a lot, right? So you can see it's a little flex. It's not a ton of flex because your foot is just getting that motion where you want to move heel-toe transition with a smooth transition throughout. And so we really want you to feel stable, lightweight, and easy to get on, right? You just slipped them on in the studio, Vanessa, with that nice goring slip-in.
Yeah, I just slipped my foot right on in. It was really easy to get them on, which is nice. And they feel secure once they're on. So these aren't laces. You get the look of laces, but that's all goring. And I feel what you're saying, Monica, in terms of, like, I have more stability throughout the body of the shoe, if you will, and then my toe gets the flexibility. So I do feel more supported throughout the rest of my foot. So if I'm going and getting those steps in, I feel really secure and supported.
Exactly. And you know, that goring up the front of the shoe, it's really going to hug your foot. So like you said, you're stable, you're completely held in. And then of course we also do things like the liner. It's 100% polyester to reduce friction. So we think about even those small details, right? We're walking, we don't want that rubbing where you're stopping to get a Band-Aid and put it on the blister. Nobody wants that. You've got that padded collar in the back. And then you have the footbed that is removable. I'll put mine out so you can see. You've got yours there as well. This is something that if you own other sneakers, put them in other sneakers, because if you're a Vionic wearer or you're someone who's gonna try them at this great price, this is something you're saying to yourself after you wear them a bunch of times, okay, I feel a real difference in the support. How come my other inserts don't feel that way? That's because you're getting that orthotic support. So the deep heel cup, this puts your foot in the optimal position to get that alignment back. And if we don't align from our feet, everything else that follows is going to be misaligned. So we want to really stabilize that heel. It keeps it in place. It grounds your foot to then get all of that full foot contact with that arch support really coming up to hug the curves and contours. And then you get all that flex and cushioning. So you can see those purple pods on the bottom of my insert there. That's all that extra cushioning in the strike zones that we talked about earlier. So where heel is going to hit and then where that flexibility comes in the forefront. And that way, everything is affected in a positive way. We have the foot in the right position. It affects our ankles lining up, our knees, our hips. our gait, the way we're moving. So all of those steps become a lot more natural.
And then now think about like having all of that wrapped up in a sneaker that if I am getting my steps in, great. But if I'm just kind of wearing my barefoot dreams, doing this, that, going
so
here
cute.
and there, they look so cute. Yeah, I mean, they complement your outfit. So do the active things for sure. But if your active sport is life, then wear them with all of your cute outfits and they fit right in. And they're on sale at $101.98. Free shipping and handling. And we're only doing the 4 easy pays for you today. So we bumped the 3 up to 4 only if you're shopping with us today, so make sure that you complete that purchase. I'm wearing the mint, so if you love that soft green that I have on, ask for the mint when you place your order. We also have silver peony, that's the pink. Here is the white, and then we have 2 more options available for you. Here is black, and then our final choice is the navy, A670704. Shipping to you for free, and make sure that you give us a call to place your order, 800-500-7590, and then complete that purchase today so you can get in on those 4 monthly payments. They're leaving us at the end of the day. We have these sandals coming up in just a little while that are done in leather. I love the pebbled look of the leather that you're gonna get with this style. You get great adjustability, and of course,